This is the point in the campaign where things are going to get very interesting. I've intentionally not built a military so that we can maybe tempt the AI to come after me. We have to play the diplomatic game because I'm focusing on a cultural victory. So Cold Wars might take place. I have like a little bit of defenses up, and we'll go over some of the things I've done over the break. But for the most part, things are gonna get intense because if a war were to break out, I'm not gonna do very well. At the moment, I just really need to start working on housing because for the most part, I have gotten my empire into a pretty good spot. I mean, we are doing really well, and this is kind of the rule of thumb that I've been doing. How I know that, you know, like, okay, I'm doing a lot better than the AI here. If we look at the population of like some of my bigger kind of core cities. So let's disregard this one because it wasn't that long ago that I settled this one. But we've got 12 in my capital, 12 in Barcelona, 10 in this guy, 9 and 9. And 9 in Cordoba is actually a pretty nice deal because this city wasn't settled like that long ago. So London is at 12. I've got 2 cities at 12 population. Zanzibar is at 12. Let's look at the Congo, who are arguably maybe one of the most powerful. They look like they're only at 4 cities, but they don't have 2 cities at 12. They've got 2 cities at 9, though. Obviously, their capital is at 11. But things like that, I mean, look at, Kyoto is doing pretty well. And Washington is huge. So maybe it's not the best of examples, but I'm feeling pretty comfortable because I don't think we have one core city that is like really good. Not yet, at least. But we have a lot of smaller, medium tier cities. And I'm hoping that, once we get housing ready to go, we'll be doing a little bit better. But for the most part, just kind of looking over, I'm feeling pretty confident so far that just empire-wise, just on the surface of things, we're gonna do okay. So I just discovered archaeology, and I have my first archaeologist, and we should be able to go after a couple of these sites here in Barcelona. I made a very crucial encampment here, which is going to be excellent for our defenses against possibly Japan or America. But I did get up a friendship deal with Japan. I'm pretty sure I could get up an alliance with him, but I kind of don't want to. I don't know. Hojo's not doing well. If you look at the military overview, he is pretty low. I mean, we've got people on the other continent that are extremely powerful. The Congo here at 750. Wow, so they're really, really strong. I need to get my navy up because, and I actually am building a caravel in our harbor city. But yeah, we're gonna go discover them very soon. Congo at 750, Norway at 605. I don't know why. Is Norway on their own little island or something? I have no idea. England at 450. Here I am sitting pretty at 326, or 362. I don't even know how I got 26 out of that. But I will be upgrading my units. I just enacted a policy inside of my government to make sure we get professional army, which is 50% discount for all upgrades. And I think the key component over the last several turns that I've taken out over the break was that I fixed my economy. That was the biggest thing that I've done. I've made my economy a lot better. I also got the Jade online, so amenity-wise, we're doing great. We should be okay. So let's go to the next turn. This is going to be kind of like unlike any other late-game series that I've done so far because there are no wars, and I am going to be trying to play diplomatically and try to stay as peaceful as possible. What are you doing here? Oh, yeah, we're still waiting for a few other guys to... We're still waiting for a few other slots to open up. Right now, I have one archaeological museum, and I'm about to get a second one. Pretty much I've made it a priority over the break as well, is just to make sure I have every city with a theater district. I want also one additional campus. I'm also trying to play the religious game, by the way. So I haven't really been using my faith. I apologize for that. I should be using my faith a lot more. So we'll be kind of going through the turns a lot faster here, which should be kind of fun. One thing I did figure out is that this culture window shows us our own culture to other civs, and of course there are going to be modifiers for tourism. So there's going to be a religious modifier. Religious tourism reduced by negative 50% for enlightenment. Religious tourism reduced by negative 50 because of different religions. That's not good, but I'm wondering if that's not going to have a bigger impact in, like, let's say the information era. I'd imagine it probably won't. It probably won't have as big of an impact. Yeah, there's a lot of modifiers, but we've got trade routes going to them as well as open borders, so that makes things a little bit better. I mean, you're talking about a negative 118% penalty right now because of all these modifiers. But when you include the positives, it's only what? Oh, I have to math here. No, Drew does not want to math. Something like negative 78% math. 68, negative 68, I think, percent. I think I did that right. Anyways, we'll look into this a little bit more, but government types will also be a big impact. Hopefully a lot of the world chooses democracy because I want to be democratic. This will be the first time I will be choosing democracy. So here we go. Let's go over here and use our archaeologist. I have not done this as much as I have, well, I guess I would have wanted to at this point, at this stage in my journey through civilization. Okay, so I want to spread my religion to the Congo as quickly as possible. I feel like if anyone is going to have a good culture output, it's going to be the Congo. Also Japan, too, because of their whole Bushido agenda, that will also have a pretty big impact. Okay, so you're going to stay there. I have a few riders that are still chilling, but trust me, over the break, I have been making use of some of the great riders. I think I was able to eliminate one. But anyways, so here we go. We're finally going to be able to begin to spread Catholicism. One of these apostles have an awesome promotion. Yes, this is it. Yeah, so religion spread eliminates other religions in the target city. I have also, what's it called? Evangelicalized my belief, something like that. I've added another belief, so that's pretty much what I've been doing. Get Buddhism out of here. What are you doing, Buddhism? What is going on here? I don't know what's happening with that. Now, luckily, England is not really a threat to me. Neither is, for the most part, Japan. Japan's not doing that well. I wouldn't be surprised if they begin to do well here at the later parts of the game. Oh, geez, another great rider. I don't even know if I want this. I mean, I do, but I don't have any open spots for this stuff, man. I need you to slow your roll with all the riders. So many. Okay, you can just kind of sit there. I'm going to continue to spread the religion here. Good, 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 good. Okay. So this should make the Congo like us a little bit more. We'll kind of look into our diplomatic points as we get further and further. Your progress towards Reformed Church. I haven't got that yet. Oh, maybe I think I haven't really been dipping down towards the bottom part of the civic tree because it's not as useful in a scenario like this. Okay, England, what's going on? Are you about to attack Zanzibar or what's happening here? There's a lot of movement. There's definitely a lot of movement taking place from the AI. I think we did just see that I was a little bit more powerful than England, right? In terms of my military, I really should be looking at the score a bit more. So civics, I'm at 62 civics. Congo are only at 52. This is kind of a big, yeah. So Japan this is a good way to tell like how much culture per turn everybody's making. So I'm definitely winning the culture game. Ooh, America's at 52. I'm at 60. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm at 62. I got confused there. Still haven't built a freaking wonder. That's annoying. I've been trying over the break to build some of the smaller wonders, but geez, some of them are just taking so long. Okay, definitely an amphitheater. That is the priority. So we can get some of these riders down, and I can get up another apostle. Let's do that. Continue to make the Congo happy. If I can get up an alliance with the Congo, that would be great because they're arguably the most powerful on our continent. Okay, so should I... Let's see, I've got 2 more spreads. It doesn't really matter where I go, even though... I mean, maybe I should... No, let's not waste any spreads on Japan. I know this guy's got an excellent promotion. Oh, this is a missionary. This is not the same guy. Oh, so it doesn't matter. So let's just go to the Congo capital. Yeah, let's go to the Congo capital. Here we go. Boom. And there we go. Knowledge of combustion has advanced considerably. Choose artifacts. Ooh, this is interesting. Your archaeologist... Oh, so this is returned. Has discovered an ancient battlefield littered with items from Zanzibar and barbarians. I'm glad that they've returned this from Civ 5 because this was a really interesting... I really found this fun, especially to get a artifact up from a Civ that has been eliminated. That was always really cool. Choose which nation artifact to uncover. Is there different bonuses that I can receive? No. I'd imagine there's probably other Zanzibar antiquity sites. I'm going to say No, I don't think barbarian. There's definitely going to be barbarians, a lot more than Zanzibar. So I feel like that'd be a little bit more unique. Cool. So we got that. We also have another site over here, and there's actually a lot of other sites in this rainforest. So we're going to want to get over there as quickly as possible. I wish I would have taken note of this because this is a really interesting diplomatic world. From the very beginning, oh yeah, I did give England open borders. I went around to everybody asking if they'd like to, do the open borders thing so that my tourism modifier could change. It's a little bit early to be doing that, but let's just, let's kind of play a little risky. It's kind of fun that way. I should have made a mention of this before. This is an interesting map because Zanzibar, a trade city-state, is smack dab in the middle of this world. So everybody's trading with Zanzibar right now, and everyone's making a ton of money because look how much money they give. 17. I think the next biggest is London, which actually maybe London is still a little bit better, but you're also getting faith back from Zanzibar, so that's kind of nice. Anyways, oh, and our religion just spread to Zanzibar. Cool. That's nice. Okay, so where are you coming from? You're coming from this city, so anything that's coming out of Madrid, that's usually an international trade route. That's kind of how I have it set up. I do have still a few internal trade routes because that is how I was able to get up so much population so early. But now that everyone's kind of suffering housing issues, I am actually just going to transfer most of my traders to Madrid, begin to trade with other cities or other civs, and we'll eventually go back to the internal trade routes, but not for now. Not because right now there's no point in doing extra food yields. I mean, the production yield is nice with internal trade routes, but my housing just can't take it. My housing cannot take it. Religious spread is triple strength in cities of other civilizations. That's what I'm talking about. Boom, that is what I'm talking about. So even though I'm friends with Japan, we're going to get into it a little bit here because I think I'm going to try to eliminate his religion. There's only 2 religions on this whole continent. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy. Okay, so we're going to spread there. See if we can't win the religious game. That's going to make it a lot easier to become influential with the civs on this continent. Way, way easier. Conservation is coming up, so we'll be able to do get up a naturalist, which means national parks, attracts tourism, and then we need to do more of those beach resorts, those coastal resorts. And that's actually perfect because I've got tons of coastal tiles. In this empire, we could just load up the coasts with those guys. Okay, and now it's time to discover the world, because we have got to figure this whole thing out. A lot of tundra. This is the trader coming out of Madrid. So I can go to Zanzibar, but I'm thinking I should probably go to... London is not bad at all. I guess I should go to London for now, just so I can get a bunch of money. And we're at 5 of 5 routes, which is pretty nice. Okay, so yeah, you're over your housing limit now. A lighthouse is an easy way to get you back slightly under, or we could just do a neighborhood. That might be good too. Shall we replace the marsh? Oh no, why replace the marsh? I mean, again, I just talked about these coastal tiles and that like seaside resort, but we've got so many possible seaside resorts, it's okay. So let's go ahead and do it. Boom. Slap down the neighborhood right there. Then I'll build the lighthouse. But we need to focus on extra housing, or else we're going to get caught by the rest of the civs on this continent in terms of population. That little thing I did in the intro was a lot more significant if I would have done it like at turn 165 when I looked at it first. But people have caught me because my housing has sucked for so long. And I'm kind of thinking of another holy site so that we can keep winning this. I think we should probably try to push... Let's try to push this out. Let's try to push Japan out of here. A holy site maybe in... Well, we'll see what kind of adjacency bonuses we can get. Maybe in this city, because next to the mountains and stuff like that could be slightly useful. A holy site, and we need a holy site. So, wait a second. Can this guy just go on forever? He doesn't have any action points? I don't think he does. Zanzibar or the barbarians? Maybe I should choose the barbarians now. Theming bonuses, I should keep that in mind. Oh, we got a mummy. Cool. I gotta be completely honest with you guys. This whole great window, confusing as hell. Like, what is this? Because I'm guessing it all is done for you naturally now. Theming bonuses, we should keep in mind these theming bonuses. Theming bonus doubles output when displaying artifacts of the same era from different civilizations. Okay, cool. I mean, it's clearly done somewhat naturally, artificially. Theming bonus is double output when displaying objects of the same type from different artists. So we need to keep in mind like what we need from different civilizations. I don't know how city-states kind of come into that. Theming bonus double output, same type from different artists. Okay. And then we've just got kind of random things that we can't put into the theming bonus. So it makes a little bit of sense. I'm glad that it was done. Oh man, in Civ 5 I hated how often I had to like go. It was the most tedious thing. Easily, probably the worst, probably the mechanic I hated the most in Civ 5 was having to manually find the theming bonuses. for the cultural victory. Hated that so much because it was just so tedious. Like, I would never do it while recording. I'd always do it over the break because it was just so, you know, not interesting. Okay, so conservation, that's nice. I think I want to make it over here and go after some of these sites, because I believe those were the only things I had in my empire. I think so. Yeah, so is there not anything? I'm sure I'm going to miss some. There's going to be tons of people that are going to be screaming at me, Drew. You're stupid. There's one right there. Okay, so there's one here. And this is, I need to go over here anyways to get up towards this rainforest. Okay. Anyways. I also don't think we can go, we'll have to see if we can go into other people's borders. Naval tradition. I never really needed this right now, so we don't, I don't think I'm just going to skip it. I can also skip Reformed Church. That's why. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, what is this? All religious units. Maybe that would have been good, but it's kind of too late for that. I like that I've kind of been skipping out on some of these civics. It's probably going to be, it's definitely going to be a late game difficulty or a higher difficulty strategy to skip out on some of the things that you really don't need so that you can keep up with the AI. Okay, mobilization, things like that. I'm thinking mass media because we need it for all this stuff anyways. Research, radio, have 3 core units. That's one thing. So the tech tree and the civic tree is a little bit more tied together than I thought. You can't just rush down the civic tree and then you know, kind of be sucky at science like I am right now. I'm being sucky at science, and I'm rushing down the civic tree because a lot of the boosts are tied. I mean, I guess you still can, but a lot of the boosts are tied together, so it's good to have a nice balance between them. So that's why I think I might want to continue to invest in more of these city-states here, the science city-states. So let's go ahead and do that. Boom. Do I have more? Oh, okay, no. Because we will be getting up a second campus online. I just have to. Like, I totally have to. 6 cities, and we'll probably try to find some mountains to do it by. Like, this city would be great. Right now, he's kind of preoccupied, though. A little bit. Need more housing. I know, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. We still have a lot of things to do. So, Madrid is building a sewer. That's going to be +2 housing. I don't think Madrid was even at its cap, but it was definitely at like 50%. I also need to make sure I wait until... Oh, yeah, we only have like probably 2 more... We won't be able to extract this site until we get this up in 4 turns. I believe, because they only give 2 slots each, right? Pretty sure. Okay, you can build another district now. How bad is your housing? Okay, housing-wise, everything's all good. You are all good. Amenity-wise, for the most part, we're fine. See, this is crazy. My production just sucks. That's the problem. Ooh, 5 of... Okay, so we want a trader. How much would it be to purchase the trader versus the spy? Okay, so I'll purchase the trader, and then we'll build the spy. Now that my economy is doing much better, it's pretty nice. So now we can just start trading with... We need to trade with America, I think, next, for sure. For sure, America. Okay, so I don't really... What did you do? How about your housing's terrible too? So it's way better to get up a neighborhood. It's going to take almost the same amount of... Yeah, the exact same amount of time for way more housing. And then, yeah, 6 housing next to the Dead Sea. That is what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and do that. Maybe I shouldn't put it right there next to Japan. Well, let's do it anyways. It might make it kind of more entertaining. All right, so I'm going to have to stop right there. Market. I'm going to wait before I make any of these decisions, but a lot of interesting things that are going to take place here. I'm very excited to play this late game diplomatic game for the first time. And I'm very happy because now that we have the economy for it, I can focus on districts and neighborhoods inside of my cities while purchasing builders and traders and spies everywhere else with my economy, even though I am building a spy. But I'm just saying for the future, we won't have to build as many units, and we can focus that and lean a little bit more on the economic side of things. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.